I thank God for you because of the grace of God that has washed over you, that has been given you in Christ Jesus. They are among Paul's first words to a Corinthian church that is really struggling. Paul knows he's going to have to say some hard things to these hard-headed folks. But he begins with grace. Because Paul has seen grace wash over them. Those in this little church, in this fabulously wealthy, horribly corrupt, little, not so little, seaport town at the edge of the isthmus in Greece. It is grace that has called them toward God. And Paul is absolutely convinced that it is God's grace that will see them through the difficulties, some of which they have frankly created for themselves. Some of which are just part of life's challenge when you find yourself in a place of such temptation and corruption. It is God's grace that will wash over them, that will light their path, that will lead their way, that will give them the strength that they need to be reminded of the three things that matter most in this journey of ours. Chapter 13. Three things endure everything. Faith, hope, and love. The greatest of these is love, and it is grace that opens the way. I spend some time early every Sunday morning. Seldom miss this. I arrive at the church early, well before anyone else. And I go seat by seat by seat in our worship space, our sanctuary. And I ask for God's grace to wash over each person. Sometimes God's Spirit says, wait a minute, wait. This chair needs a little extra today. And so I'll pause and just ask God what that might be. And on those days, I try to pay attention to who ends up in that seat, only so that I can keep praying for them. Whatever it is, usually I don't even know. I thank God for the grace that has touched your life. And I am convinced that it is God's grace that will wash over you, rekindle the flame and the fire of faith and hope and a love that endures all things and will guide you as you step toward tomorrow. This is Ben Moore from West Highlands United Methodist Church with a thought for your day. Just another way of reaching out. Thank you.